back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be showing y'all how I did these teal marble gummy bear nails, so just keep watching. So starting off, as always, I'm gonna go in with my cuticle bit and make sure to get around her cuticle area really good and remove any dead skin that may have grown up on her nail plates. As you can see, when I'm doing this, I'm going from the right to the left, and then once I'm done doing that to all 10 fingers, I'm going to go ahead and throw my drill in the reverse position and do it from the left to the right. And once I've taken care of her cuticle area, I'm going to go in with my 100 grit nail file and etch her nail plate. 1, to remove the shine from the natural nail, and then 2, just to rough up the nails a little bit to help with the adhesion of the acrylic. And this part is in 2 times speed. Trust me, I'm not going that fast in real life. I'm actually really gentle when I'm handling the natural nail. So once I was done etching her nails, I went ahead and placed my tips. And these tips are actually different than the ones I usually use. I usually use the EC Basket clear coffin tips, but today I'm trying out some different tips from a vendor. We're going to see how I feel about them. But I'm just clipping the tips with my straight nail file and measuring them against each other, making sure that everything's the same length, and then I kind of eyeball the thumb. So when I did the first hand, I went finger by finger, and I wanted to show you guys me doing this second hand because I like the order that I did this one a little bit better. I went in and did all my marbles first and used all my blue first, and then I went back in with my nude and did my ombre. So for these marble colors, I'm using the number 113 by Valentino, and then I'm using Glam and Glitz Obsessive Compulsive. I really love these blues. And if you notice, the bears actually ended up being pretty much the same color. Guys, she brought these bears into me. I had no idea that she wanted to do gummy bears or anything like that, but I was just really hoping, like, I really wanted to use these blues. So I kind of had an idea of like the set that I wanted to do in my head. So then when she brought the gummy bears, I was like, oh my gosh, like, great minds think alike. So as you can see, I'm taking a bead of clear acrylic, and that's going to be the base for my marble. And then I'm just dipping into that Glam and Glitz powder first, and then the Valentino. I feel like when you dip into the lighter powder first and then the darker one, you'll get more of the lighter color. If you dip into the darker one first, then the light one, you'll get more of the darker color. So it's really personal preference, but I really liked how these came out. And when you're doing marble, honestly, I just swirl it around. It's like you just keep messing with it until you feel like it's perfect. Like, there's really no right or wrong way to do marble, honestly. And when it came to the ring finger and the thumb, of course, I'm going to go ahead and place my clear base. And then instead of just doing the tips marbled, I'm going to marble this whole finger. And then I kind of wanted these fingers to stand out a little bit more, so I'm going to be taking some, this is loose, like chunky glitter. I don't even know where I got it from, and I don't know if there's like a proper name for it. But it's just some loose chunky glitter that I had, and I went ahead and put that throughout her marble on these two fingers. So then once my glitter had a chance to kind of dry and set into place, I'm going to go in with another bead of clear, and I'm going to go ahead and just encapsulate those nails completely. it's time to ombre, and of course I'm gonna go in with my Valentino Perfect Nude and just ombre that into the marble on these fingers. So then once I felt like I've got a pretty nice blend on my ombre, I'm going to go in with my clear. And I'm going to place that about halfway between my nude and where the marble starts. And just make sure I encapsulate where I've ombre, just to make sure that it doesn't mess up while I'm drilling. now it's time to file, and I'm gonna go in with my 88 grit red mylar files. You guys can find these on Amazon. And then I'm gonna make sure, of course, that I'm always filing at a 90-degree angle to keep my sides super straight. Me personally, I just love doing acrylic designs versus doing nail art. I really think acrylic designs are my strong suit. And then one of the best parts about doing acrylic designs is like pretty much once you're done, like laying your acrylic, you're done because the whole design is already finished, versus when you're doing nail art, you have to lay the acrylic and then go in and do whatever design you're gonna do. Like I said, me personally, acrylic designs are my favorite. Once I'm done filing, I'm going to go in with my drill and make sure to really seal that cuticle area. And then I'm using vertical lines to debulk and horizontal lines to just make sure that the nail is smoothed out. Alright, so as I said in the beginning, she brought these gummy bears to me. I did not know that we were going to be doing gummy bears, or else I would have been prepared. But you know what? I'm still going to be innovative, and I'm always going to make something work. So I'm using this glue. Usually this is what I use to put my rhinestones on. I really don't have any problems with it. People will come back like 3-4 weeks later and all their rhinestones will still be on. I would recommend using maybe Macart rhinestone glue. Some people like to use acrylic to put on their big charms. I've tried that one time and the charm completely fell off the next day. So me personally, like when I'm using my rhinestone or my nail glue, I know how to make it work and it ends up staying. So just don't be like me. If you're gonna put on a big charm, probably get rhinestone glue, but I was using what I had at the moment. So as you can see, I'm taking time to make sure I'm gluing all sides of that gummy bear and making sure it doesn't go anywhere. And then I filed the back of the gummy bear before I placed them, just to like give it some type of texture so it wasn't as smooth. And then once I looked at the nail, I figured it could just use a little bit of bling, so I just put a couple rhinestones on that index finger. As you can see, this is the same glue I used for my gummy bear. Like I said, I always use it for my rhinestones, and I don't never really have any problem with people missing rhinestones. So I just went ahead and did that, and then I looked at it again and was like, you know what, it could use just a little bit of gold caviar. So then I added some gold caviar on the sides of those rhinestones. Then once that first layer of glue dried, I went in with another layer of glue all around my gummy bear. I really did not want these gummy bears to go anywhere, you guys, and I've used this on my bigger charms on myself and I didn't have any problems, so that's why I didn't feel like it was a big deal. But like I said, do as I say, not as I do. Go get you some Macart rhinestone gel, okay? So then I went in and top coated the rest of the fingers that I didn't put any charms or any bling on, just giving that glue a chance to dry on those other two fingers. When I encapsulate glitter, honestly, putting my top coat over the nails is my favorite part, because just wait a minute, you're gonna see that shine. Oh my goodness, like, isn't that so pretty? So it's like you can finally see what's underneath when you put the top coat on. So that's like my favorite part when I'm doing glitter nails or just encapsulated nails, period. So then I'm gonna feel all around that gummy bear and make sure all of that glue is dry so that it doesn't get in my top coat. And I'm gonna go ahead and top coat those last two fingers. And then on top of me just gluing the sides all around that gummy bear, I'm also going to use my top coat to kind of help me seal it in too. I'm making sure to go around those edges really nicely and get in all those little nooks and crannies, and use my top coat kind of as a sealant as well. And finally, I'm just going to go ahead and oil her up with my peppermint lavender cuticle oil. And of course, this was the finished result. I'm absolutely in love. First of all, this is my favorite color. I love the marble, I love the glitter, I love the gummy bears. Everything about this set just made me so happy. I'm absolutely in love. But thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope to see you in the next video. Make sure to leave me comments and let me know what you want to see next. Bye!